How's camp been for you?
It's been great. I mean, I've been really pushing myself this season. I feel a lot more comfortable, especially with just our offense. So I've been having a bigger step in the program itself.
They use you all over the place on the offensive line. What's that process been like in learning multiple spots and then going out there to execute it?
It's been pretty nice actually, because I started off at tackle, and then that was kind of like my main thing. And then when I switched over to center, it was like a whole new world. And then I've been playing a lot more guard lately, and it's kind of helped that I've done center and tackle already. So now I kind of like know what the guard has to do. I'm like, all right, at tackle I have to block him, at center I have to block him. So obviously at guard I'm gonna have to go up to the linebacker or something like that. You know what I mean?
Are you pretty much comfortable with whatever position that they put you in? Which one do you prefer?
I mean, I don't mind as long as I get to play. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable. Like when we do like offense and like I'm not playing, I get to be able to like see the big picture. Now I'm like, okay, that tackle goes there, that guard goes there, the center goes there. I kind of get like the big picture of our offense now, which is nice.
I'm not sure if you heard it, Coach. I think a few days ago described you as kind of a young version of Darius Washington. What's that mean to you to get that sort of comparison?
Darius is one of my people that I look up to, so that's a huge compliment to me. I respect Darius. I like to work under Darius. We've worked a lot, especially this summer. We kind of worked together, just going over drills and stuff as tackle and center.
What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned from him?
Just patient, and then being on the insoles of your steps. So when we step, we keep our feet together, kind of our knees inside of our body. So that was like one of my biggest things. And then Darius is a really good player at tackle. He kind of taught me how to be a lot more patient with my hands, because I feel like I used to fire out a lot more. And now that I'm patient, I can kind of gather myself and control people better.
Yeah, you mentioned the move to you're playing center some. How comfortable you are snapping the ball right now, and how much time have you worked on that?
This whole summer I've been snapping the ball. I don't think especially this fall camp, I don't think I've not touched the ball for the past like 2 months. I've been snapping a lot. My main problem is I sweat a lot, so I have a little arm sleeve. I usually wear a sweatband just to try to like stop me from sweating to getting the ball all wet. But I'm usually pretty good at center, especially with just snaps. I played it a lot during the spring, so it kind of like warmed me up for the fall. No, sir. Not at all.
Where do you think you've grown physically as far as like in the weight room and your stamina and things of that nature?
Definitely my endurance for sure. I used to get tired, especially that tour duty, it killed us. But I think I'm definitely a lot more like stable with being on for multiple long drive series. I love it. I mean, I've always been a physical. I play because I like hitting people, so it's kind of awesome now I get to go against people like Josh and Daryl every day. You know what I mean?
How do you think that's impacted your development going against those caliber of players?
I don't think I'm ready to be an NFL player, but if I get to go against NFL level competition, I think it'll help me step up. You know what I mean?
There was a play in Jacksonville, I think the outdoor day, where you ran 30 yards downfield and celebrated a touchdown. Why? I mean, you were pretty tired at that point. Why was that important to go?
It was one of the plays that I messed up previously, and a lot of our players were kind of confused on it. So I really focused in on it. It was one of our newer plays that we added in the install. So when I ended up executing it right, and then we ended up having a big play off of it, it was just nothing but enjoyment for me.
When did the game really slow down for you? Or when did you feel like it's starting to come together for you?
It really started coming together as soon as I kind of like got comfortable at center. I kind of see everything a little bit bigger of a picture now, especially on the field. Like I look more at linebackers instead of the defensive tackles, because I was more worried about the person that I'm going to block instead of the bigger picture. So it started to slow down. I think I'm not there yet, but I think it's definitely going to get better.
Did you see those improvements at the 2 scrimmages so far? How did the scrimmages go for you?
I think I've had a pretty good. My first scrimmage was really well. I repped a lot, and then my second scrimmage was a little quicker, but I think I definitely am like improving compared to my spring game.
What was Jacksonville like for you? I think Shaggy posted a video of some cramping going on.
It was hot. I was cramping a lot. The first practice, I didn't cramp during practice. I got on the bus. It was like 30 minutes on the bus, and I stepped off. As soon as I stepped up, it was an instant cramp. And then the second day, I just started cramping, and it was bad. Because I'm a known sweater, so I lose a lot of body fluids.
What do you see on tape from Georgia Tech, and how excited are you for that trip to go to Ireland?
I'm really excited for the opportunity to be over there. I think Georgia Tech's a pretty good team, a really good competition that we get to go against, so I'm really excited for it.
Have you been overseas before?
You know, I went to the Bahamas my senior trip for a few days, but I've never been to like Europe or anything over there.
Was there something that you wanted to know about Ireland before the trip?
I know that it's really pretty. I want to bring my camera over there and just start recording a little bit if we have some off time after the game.
Do you have any good movies for us to watch, new ones? I mean, we haven't talked to you in like a year.
New ones. Actually, Richie Leonard put me on. It's called Fractured. It was a Netflix movie. It's about a dad and his daughter gets in an accident, and he brings her to the hospital, and it's kind of like a psychological thriller.
Anything else? Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.